All right, there we are with our big heads and little bodies. That can only mean one thing, GMA's ultimate job match. But first, a program note. I must show you this. Zoom in, if you can, on Sam here. Look what somebody did to him. This is wrong, it is not condoned, and it is not appreciated. But what we can take from this is, you see his hair here? He needed a little bit off. And if we look at Sam right now, who's hiding his head, look how beautiful. You see what a good haircut can do for you?
Thanks, Chris.
Now, why do I have this divine insight? Because I took the personality test as well. And although I did not wind up with Judge, I did wind up with some very interesting choices for a profession based on my personality. No less honorable, by the way. Chef, police officer, driving instructor, or hairstylist. So I went with the one that made no obvious sense to me at all. Take a look. The world of hair salons might as well be Mars to me. Sure, I saw the movie Shampoo. Warren Beatty made the job look easy. But the idea of a personality test placing me as a hairstylist seemed a bit far-fetched. So I headed to a pro for help.
Hey, Chris.
Edward, thank you so much for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
My good friend Edward Tricomi of Warren Tricomi Salon in New York City has been on the cutting edge for decades. Most people will say, this guy is not made to be a hairdresser. He's not made to do what you do.
Well, I don't agree with that.
All right,
see,
so
I'm on your side with this.
Edward says this profession is really about knowing how to communicate with and relate to a client. Who is this person, what works for them, what not, given who they are and what they do.
Yes.
Now that I can do.
We'll lose the tie, we'll take off the jacket, we'll roll up your sleeves. Let's go do this.
So we began with a lesson, working on his client, Kimberly, giving a consultation.
First of all, you would ask how she would like her hair cut.
Then the washing.
Put your hand just by her ear so the water won't go in her ears.
And the point of no return, the cut. I can cut either hand. I'm ambicutous. You have to juggle the scissors and the comb in one hand. You gotta hold the hair in the other, and then make these small snips. I can put my hand here.
Right, exactly.
This is not easy. Edward's been perfecting his craft for over 30 years, and I learned that even washing correctly can take several years to get right.
I think I'm gonna let you take the training wheels off and let you go on your own a little bit.
My own client, words like lawsuit, injury, career over come to mind. I knew there was a good chance I could do something wrong. So there was only one move. My producer and GMA sister, Maureen White. We work together and have the same nickname, Mo. So I figure she's a good match.
All right.
Or at least, I know she won't come after me. Step 1, the client consultation. Hello.
Hello.
So, what are you thinking today?
What do you think with my bone structure and my skin tone? What do you think's the best look for me?
I think it goes short or long, because look how pretty your jaw is.
Ah.
Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that pretty. Maybe bangs would be nice. A soft touch is key. I'm just giving you options.
Yeah, no.
It's kind of scary. It's like, ah! We'll clean up the edge of it. We'll take a little off because that makes it more healthy.
I just want to look good, Cuomo. Make it happen.
Step 2, the wash. Now this is my strong suit. I can wash some hair.
Yeah, good technique covering the ear.
So I decided to focus on what Edward says is most important, connecting to the client. So how was your day? I'm trying to connect. Do you feel connected?
I'm starting to feel connected.
I'm massaging.
Okay.
See, with my kids, what I do is I say earthquake, and I go earthquake, but I don't think I'm supposed to do that. You know, the whole earthquake.
Yeah, that's probably not the best
and I'm
idea.
trying. Step 3, the cut. This is where it gets hairy. How you doing, Mo?
I'm great.
No, don't worry, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You gotta let go, you know? You have very thick hair. It's like cutting rope. You know, I mean, a beautiful rope. So, how are things going at the office? You are becoming more beautiful by the second.
Chris, this looks pretty good. I gotta give it a couple little hits here and there.
Remember Edward Scissorhands? Well, that's where Edward gets his nickname. Let me try that.
Grab the hair any way you want. And go like that.
Oh my God, hang on.
Be somewhere
Do you
else.
think Cuomo would take it easy?
No,
No, stop. Seriously.
For a guy who was reluctant to have his own client, suddenly I felt totally in my element. I like it better like this.
Perfect.
I didn't even intend this. See, that's creativity. It just came out of me.
Let it all.
And Mo really did look great. Of course, she didn't look that bad before. And Edward helped a lot. But one aspect that was all me was the satisfaction of making someone feel good about herself. All I'm saying is that this Maureen, she eats at a different lunch table than the old Maureen. The lunch table line is good. I recommend that for everybody. Forget about me. Let's bring Maureen in. This is Maureen White.
Yay, Maureen!
How beautiful she is.
Bravest girl.
How beautiful she is. Now, here is the upside. This is why a producer is really what a shoot's all about. Edward Tricome is one of the best in the business. Maureen knew that if she came there and I actually did anything wrong, she had Edward Tricome as the backstop. So it was all benefit. But it was so much fun.
I just want to say, if anybody who'd cut my hair, did my chin this and did the earthquake thing.
I was bonding. The earthquake is a great move. It settles you down. Earthquake.
Somebody tells you your hair looks like rope. It feels like
Beautiful rope. Thick like rope.
But
No?
tell me again what this was, how it connected to your personality.
Creativity, social, and there was enterprising in there.
Oh, and hands-on.
Hands-on, but I'll tell you
car
something.
repair.
This was very difficult. I can do a lot of good things with my hands. I work on cars, work around the house. This is very hard. The scissors and the comb is in the same hand at the same time.
Someone was injured
You have
here.
to transfer
You were injured. How many times did you cut yourself?
emotionally. No, I nicked my hands up a little bit. It's not easy. It's really not. I got a lot of respect for the people who do this.